right, so pretty on point reading here. We have this low and this high at the end of the day. We also have this translucent yellow, which is indicating energy of the Empress card. We saw that in the morning too, just before this big move, right? Again here. But my sense is that there's a failed attempt. Like the disappointment card indicates like a failed attempt to break through probably this resistance right here. And if that's the case, then this is most likely what I'd mark off as like uh, an important price level, maybe like an Ace of Swords or something. Let me see. And we just tapped that circle on the intraday, anyways. Just tapped it, but my sense is that we'll probably go lower into tomorrow, and then a big move to the upside on the 11th. My sense is that we probably turn around before the close here, but we may see a high like a day's high here at the end of the day. It's very possible because it's the Sun card. Like I said this morning, very good chance that we have like this big move to the upside. Because rarely do you have like this bullish theme card and then an overall bearish day. It happens occasionally, but for the most part, that doesn't happen. On a 5 minute, we're almost overbought. I don't think we necessarily go all the way. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, Joe. So I was saying, if you guys just hopped on, we've got this low at the end of the day, but we also have a high correlator at the end of the day. I was talking about it earlier this morning. So chances are is that we see a high at the end of the day. I mean, like a day's high, very, and that's based on this. That's based on the Sun card being the overall theme. It's not like a definitive thing, but usually what you'll see with a bullish card for the theme card is overall bullish behavior for the day. Occasionally you have something that conflicts when you have like energies right on top of each other. But my sense is this is going pretty high. Hey, Robert. My sense is that it hurts the market based on the universe card. Remember, on a 1 month scale, the eighth right here was an opportunity to open up a short position. So that could have been for this, or if there could be more to go. I think there's probably more to go. That might have been that trough right there, though. It's possible. I hope it does drop tomorrow because that'll be so perfect for me. If we end on a high here, I'd say there's a pretty good chance we open lower, like it says here. Hey, Proof, what do I see oil doing in a few months? There's more highs for there's more highs in here for USO, but there's a pretty notable uh, trough here. Like I'm seeing that in May in a lot of 1 years. This is the double X often indicates a lowest low, so it's possible there's a lowest low here, but it's kind of like between two places where we very likely have a highest high. So it's unlikely to me that it's a lowest low there. It's probably just a really prominent, like it'll really stand out in between those two highs. Hey, it was luck. Can I give guidance on XBI and FCX remainder of the week? What am I doing? We're talking about the stock, right? Oh, XBI. This is XBIT. Crypto? There we go. No, that's XBIT. What? Give me more info on that one. Are you talking about this right here? Biotech? Significantly to the upside. Interesting. Looks like tomorrow's probably a down day though, but then we rally into an important resistance by Friday. So we're going to be bumping up against this resistance basically throughout the week. Roughly right there. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong chart. Hold on a sec. It's an all-time... No, I was looking at the right chart. Sorry, that was the right chart. All right, so we're good. And so... Mix... Decline... It looks like a down day tomorrow, and then on Thursday, a pretty big move to the upside. Bound by the upper end of a range on Friday, so it's probably that resistance right there. How does Mana token look around April 20th? Do I have one for 2024? I think I do. Yeah. What'll it be doing around April 20th? It looks like it'll be coming out of a... behind there. It looks like it will be coming out, like by the end of the month, we'll be in a period of erratic behavior after a decline into an important low. We'll have a pretty big move to the upside there at the end of the month, probably out of a trough, and revisit a crest that was recently a past opportunity. So either these or these. Awesome, Robert. Glad to hear it, my friend. Definitely need the support right now. Better to buy AGIX and rebuy lower tomorrow? I got a yes for that. And back down to a low. Nice. That's what I want to see. This is probably the failed attempt at resistance right here that we expect to break through because we kind of like falsely established support. And then we should go lower tomorrow, probably into the end of the day. Possibly even an open lower, but it's hard to say. I don't think it's an open lower. It's an open higher, and then there's probably a sharp drop off of the end of the day price levels. It's likely that this appointment right here is the same price level as like whatever this failed attempt is here at the end of the day, which we might have seen just now. We're like 15 minutes away from the close, so it could be right there. Oh my god, this shirt is killing me. Every time I turn my neck, it catches one of my hairs. Like, Jesus. Sorry, guys. I'm sick of that. So I was pretty nimble in the market today, but I'm definitely on the short side heavily, more than I'd like to be going into the close. But I have one day trade, and it looks like that's probably the right thing to do. So I'm gonna hang out. Or I might actually buy back if we go low enough in these next few minutes. I'll probably buy back my 519 call. I bought one back earlier today at a good profit. What the heck? Thought I had a KSM. It looks like October, November is either the same or it's lower for DOT as May. And it looks like it's lower for KSM in October, November than in May. I think we probably opened significantly lower, and there's like a rally, especially like early part of the afternoon. You're welcome. It was luck. Appreciate your support. CEF materials. Oh, well, if it's a materials ETF, yeah, of course it's going to be pumping. Yeah, it ends next year, like January, February, somewhere between the 21st of January and February 20th of next year. It's like materials are like going to outperform everything this year. That right there is what is a perfect example of the correlation between highs and lows, right? We have a high and then a low within close time proximity. We've got a high and a low within close time proximity. The high and the low significators correlate to each other. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna just hold tight here, see where we open tomorrow, and go from there. But I definitely hope we open lower. I got a no for that. There won't be a significant dip between now and January. Not a significant one. Whatever that means for you. Guys, if we open lower tomorrow, that's going to be a really significant opportunity to open up a long position for like a short-term trade. Like within a day or two, you'd close that probably up here, somewhere in this range. Higher probability in this range, but could be all the way up here. No, it looks like materials outperforms gold even in 2024. Will cocoa continue to rise in price for chocolate production? I got a yes for that. This is going to be that universal price level wherever this ends. Probably right here. I got a no for that. Not really. We might even go in the post market. We might even go into a high here. But that's that low and that high signification right on top of each other, like I said. And also the hint at that move to the upside, the translucent yellow, which is a good buy opportunity on the Emperor's card usually. I just hope that this move right here isn't what I was waiting for tomorrow. I just hope not, because that would suck. But crazier things happen. If it happens, then I just come back from it like you do when You know, you make a mistake. I made a mistake this morning and corrected it already, you know. But with that said, I'm gonna roll, guys. I'm headed to the dog park with Hermes as always. He's like a celebrity at the dog park. So if we don't show up, people are like, "Where the hell's Hermes?" They don't remember me. They remember him. So I'll be doing that, guys, and just want to remind you all, there's a special promotion. Probably the best. This is probably the best promo that we'll have this year for 1 years. You just click right here. This one in the middle. You're basically buying 4 1 years, 2025 1 years, at half price. It's the same price as what it was before we raised all of the prices. And then 2025, you can get one 2025 and get a free 2026 of the same ticker, or 50% off custom monthlies. Guys, May is already out. If you're interested in getting a June monthly, custom monthly done, I highly recommend that you take advantage of this 50% off. It's $500 off on monthlies. I highly recommend you take advantage of that before Wednesday, because this will be gone. But you won't even be able to order a June monthly by the end of the month. What about Shiba? Hey, Washington, am I still waiting highest high of the year? And then after that question, I gotta roll, guys. Even if you type another question, I'm gonna roll. So I announced that. Yeah. The heck? Hmm. Didn't come in quite where I wanted it to. Now there's a pretty big move at the end of the month to the upside. But we probably still have a little bit of a ways to go to the downside here. But at the end of the month, like out of this low here, there's a really big move to the upside. Probably to the like back to highs. And then I haven't looked at the SHIB May one yet. I just haven't even gotten to it. Normally it would be done already. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like there's a higher price level in June. Regardless of what happens here in the end of April, there's a higher price level, like a highest high in June. And if we don't get a highest high here, I bank on that. Just keep in mind that there's some lows in here before that high. I would treat them as opportunities if it comes to that. All right, my friends, with that said, I'm going to roll. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, make sure to follow that Rule of Karma. The channel's counting on you, especially right now. If you've been holding off, make sure to do that. Much appreciation goes out and love goes out to all of my